everyone, I'm Anshika Verma. Welcome back to Expo Media. Today we are at BES Expo 2025. This expo is about broadcast and media technology industry. So let's go inside and see what brands are showcasing today, what are the new technologies they are bringing for this sector. And this time the theme is AI creation, the new equipments that are going to be used in radio shows, TV shows. So let's go inside. BES Expo 2025, this is happening in Pragati Maidan, Bhat Mandapam. And the timings are 10 to 6, and this is happening. The dates are 3rd to 5th July, and you can come easily via the metro. The nearest metro station is Supreme Court, and you can come by own vehicle. The parking facilities are available at the near gate number 5, and this is happening in hall number 8, 9 and 10. Let's see what these people are showcasing here today. Hello sir.
Hello.
May I know your name?
My name is Klaus Weber.
What product you guys or technologies you guys are showcasing today?
Yeah. We have here our complete portfolio from Cross Valley, basically all the different solutions or a kind of subset, of course, of it for the complete workflow here on the show floor. Starting with the cameras, going through the production switches, doing content management, and then also playout solutions.
Can you please tell us how it works?
Yeah. So here on the camera side, we have a range of our cameras from the entry-level camera, the LEX92, up to the LEX150, which is our top-of-the-line camera. So that shows somehow the range of what we can provide, from entry-level broadcast up to the highest 6x speed camera, UHD native, and with all the bells and whistles.
And the next one?
The next, as I said, it's the entry level and the high-end version. The entry level is typically targeting HD applications up to 1080 progressive, including HDR if required, but that's the maximum format we support with that camera. While the high-end camera supports UHD native up to triple speed or even 6x speed in 1080p.
And this is connected to the cameras.
So on this side here, we are not showing the camera, we are showing the AMP application, the HL Media Processing Platform. This is our software-based production workflow where we offer many different applications, more than 300 native apps at this moment, where you can rebuild, or you can build a complete production workflow end-to-end from capturing till playout, all running on software.
Let's move forward to the next one.
Yeah. So if we go to the next position, we are showing our hardware production switcher. Here as an example, it's the K-frame series with a Carrera control surface. So this is our top-of-the-line hardware-based production switcher, 12G native processing power with up to 192 inputs. And close to 100 outputs. So this is really the top-of-the-line production switcher. We have also inside the K-frame series different versions with a smaller input and output count, but the basic functionality, the 12 gig native processing platform, is available in all the different versions. But besides the hardware-based switches, we also have software-based solutions. The Maverick X, which is running as one of the many apps which I explained we have for the AMP platform, which provides the same kind of functionality but based with software processing.
Let's move forward to the next one.
Yeah. So on the next position here, we show the news and media workflows based on mainly Framelight X. So Framelight X is our content management system where we can ingest material and while we are still ingesting, we can already start working with the material. We can do tagging, we can do search functionalities, we can do editing with the material. We have a built-in editor in Framelight X, as well as you can also use craft editors like Adobe Premiere or our Aegis editor. And you can prepare the whole material. So you can ingest material for live and sport applications typically, and you can work on the material from multiple different places. So you can have even operators spread around the world working on the same content at the same time. And once the material is ready for playout, we transfer it to the last station, which is our playout solutions.
Any technology that you are thinking to bring for betterment of this sector or for the future of media sector?
Sorry, excellent.
Any technology that you are thinking to bring for betterment of this sector or for the future?
Yeah, the thing is, our solution, as I said, starting from everything what is running on AMP is already future proven. So we have introduced AMP now almost 7 years back. We have the first time mentioned it, but approximately since 2020 we have first applications running in the field, but now since 1 or 2 years we have solutions for the whole end-to-end workflow. So we are always adding more features and more functions. And since it's software based, we don't need to change the hardware. So all the applications running on off-the-shelf hardware, so on COTS servers, which are on-prem, but they also can run in the cloud. So, and cloud processing as well as the COTS service are always evolving in performance, in speed, in bandwidth. So it's automatically increasing capabilities and reducing latencies and so on. But by adding more and more updates to the existing already available apps, as well as developing new apps, automatically AMP becomes more powerful over time, and it's a totally future-proof solution.
Can you please tell us how this works?
What's that?
How this works?
Yeah, okay. Here the playout solution is the playout X solutions, which gets the content out of Framelight X or from the AMP platform. So it can subscribe to different streams, and then the streams will be replayed at a given time when the program rundowns decides when that stream should be on air. So Framelight X can manage the playout of multiple channels of content to different distribution channels. So it can be including live broadcasts, but it can also be streaming material into social media platforms and things like that.
And since how many years you guys are exhibiting here in BES Expo?
Since how many years? So we have, of course, playout solutions forever, but since we have it based on the AMP platform, it's approximately since 2020.
And how is the response you're getting?
It's extremely good. So since we started with playout with the AMP platform, so we have the most, let's say, or the largest amount of customers using them, and they are extremely happy with the flexibility of the system, because other than in the past where any additional channel required additional hardware, now you can spin up an additional channel in really minutes or even less than a minute, where before that it was an exercise. You need engineers to set up hardware, to install equipment and so on, and now it's just spin up a service.
And how's the response you're getting this year?
Yeah, it's very good in general. So we see a tendency that people ask more and more for software-based productions because they are the future. So they give agility, they give flexibility, they give the future-proofness what the people are looking for. Still, there is a high demand for hardware. So we, especially our cameras, which will never be running in a software platform, but also on the production switcher side, we still see quite a demand for the hardware products, because this is where the people feel more comfortable with up to now. But everything behind the switcher, I would say, there's a clear tendency that more and more customers looking for software-based solutions.
And what is your website if anyone wants to contact you for the products or technologies and business purpose as well?
Yeah. So if you go to the CrossValley website, crossvalley.com, you will find actually two buttons, one for the software solutions and one for the hardware solutions. And there you can find that we still have a quite, let's say, extensive portfolio for hardware products, but you see also that we have quite a lot of software solutions already available.
As sir just told you about the website, that website is going to be given in the description box. Do check it out. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Vinosh. I work for Qualcomm as a standards engineer.
What your products you guys are showcasing today in BES Expo?
It's not the products, we are actually demonstrating technology in here, and the technology we are demonstrating is called 5G broadcast, which comes from the cellular standards body. So you will be actually seeing two type of demos we have in here. This is the 5G broadcast demos we are actually doing for India. It operates in the Indian UHF band, which is 470 to 582 megahertz. And then this, what we are demonstrating is we have this Rodan Shorts transmitter in here, which is basically transmitting a low power signal, which is received on air and then received in these mobile phones in a standard compliant manner. So the advantage of using 5G broadcast or other competing technologies like ATSC or DVB-T2 is that you don't need any hardware change into the device, meaning no new chipset is actually needed. If you are actually having the radio frequency front end and the sufficient software which is needed for it, we'll be able to operate in this way. And what you see in the other side of the table is basically solutions we are building for Europe. So the news in Europe is Europe has already decided that they will be launching 5G broadcast service in 2027. So there is regulatory clarification in there. And then they have also told that the 600 megahertz spectrum is what they will be using it for their initial launches. So this is actually a commercial phone which is coming from Motorola. And that's a commercial ready phone which is actually coming from Xiaomi. We also have OnePlus who have commercial ready phones, and then companies like Samsung and others are at various stages of actually implementing it. The beauty in here is, since it is standards compliant, there are like multiple entities who are able to come in here and then start offering that service. Right? So for example, the phone, the chipset comes from Qualcomm, but the OEM is actually like a Xiaomi, Vivo or somebody else. Different services company or a startup can actually write software needed for it and then start building those services. And then it depends on whether you're actually doing this as a day one service or actually doing it in stages. You can also have customer premise equipment like this, which will actually receive 5G broadcast signal, create a Wi-Fi hotspot over it, and then you can actually receive the same 5G broadcast content on televisions and other display screens as well.
Is there any technology that you are thinking to bring for betterment of broadcast and media sector?
It's not betterment of things. It's basically where it can be put to use, right? So, for example, the same technology can now be leveraged to enable, say, for example, an academic institution to receive education content.
Betterment is what I say as mean that it will help in the future for growing this sector.
Yes. So, as of now, terrestrial broadcast is actually a dwindling topic. Meaning, for example, Prashar Bharati, the subscription is going down. Of course, cable is there. Satellite service is actually doing that, but terrestrial broadcast, no. This will actually be able to bring those sector back to life. And the catch is, you can't be just doing terrestrial as in TV alone. You have to start offering new services. For example, emergency warning alert service. That will be like a citizen-centric service where the government of India can itself pitch in. Right? Just imagine, your cellular tower actually goes down if you like having cyclones or other related things. The TV tower, it can actually give a range of 60 to 70 kilometers. So if your phone is able to now receive warning alerts from TV towers, even if you are like 70-80 kilometers away, you will be able to send those particular things. And the same thing can now be averaged, for example, doing community radio services, right? A lot of new regional entities can come up and then start offering those sort of services. So the potential to do or make money out of it is abundant. It's just that, the regulatory hurdles needed have to be cleared first for enabling that service.
Since how many years you guys are exhibiting here?
This is our third year in BES Expo. And I think the way I would explain that is, 2 years back when we actually brought that kit, it was this large. So even those technology has actually shrunk, we are actually having better experiences now in here. The third phone you're actually seeing in there, it is actually doing cellular and 5G broadcast together. Meaning, if say for example, if I have a partnership between Jio and Prashar Bharati, I can now offer the service seamlessly from that particular thing, right? So those sort of things are now possible. So the potential is abundant. We are just expecting that the regulatory elements are also cleared up, and then.
And how's the response you're getting from audience this year?
The response is good. I think we also had the chairman Prashar Bharati who come in here and then told that hey, I need to talk about this more, and then let's understand what use cases are coming and other related things. So the commercial element is clear.
And what is your website if anyone wants to contact you?
You can come to the Qualcomm website, and then if you actually look for 5G broadcast in there, you'll be able to find all the help you'll be needing for that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice talking.
Do you have your card? Sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I am well, enjoying BES after the first day. I am Ted Laverty, the Vice President of Global Standards for Xperi, and we're here at BES talking about our digital radio solution. HD radio is a digital radio solution that has been used across North America, is the only digital radio solution, and has been used for over 20 years. We're at the stage now where we have got almost 3,000 stations using our digital radio system and over 100 million cars and receivers. So it's built a very healthy, strong ecosystem, which has been good for broadcasters, good for the business, but most importantly, good for consumers, giving a better quality experience from your radio in terms of the audio quality with no crackle, no pops, no hiss, ability to have multiple channels within one band. What that means is if you're in India, you can have your main channel in Hindi and then other regional languages on the different, it's called HD1, HD2, HD3 and HD4. We also then have got the ability to have an alert system, which was used, this was actually really important last year in Hawaii, where there was the big fires, and what happened was the internet went out. When that happened, the only thing that the government had for protecting citizens was actually HD radio, where they used FM broadcast and HD radio for alerts and warnings. So this is the technology which we're here representing as India is looking at its future in HD radio, and as one of the two commercially successful HD radio standards, we're here to talk about what we have.
So what more product you guys are showcasing today?
So we're actually showing products which we have done with Indian partners and others. So we do not manufacture any equipment. We create the technology for the ecosystem, and we then take our technology for consumer products, put them in integrated circuits. This I'd like to introduce is a product which we have actually done with the CEDT in Delhi. This is Indian designed, Indian created products which actually have got HD radio tuners as well as Bluetooth speakers. So you can have it as a party speaker, but also as an HD radio tuner. So you can bring it to your party, switch it on, get the radio. I also have got some mobile phones here. This mobile phone was actually done by one of our technology partners in India called InnoMinds. And this is actually a smartphone which has got an HD radio tuner built into it. Because we see for India, mobile is a really important aspect of what. So here, look there, we can see this is showing a test signal, showing an emergency alert. You're actually hearing an HD radio broadcast right now in the background. And you will also see, if you wait, you'll actually get more information that the broadcaster is putting out in terms of signage, images. But this again is made with Indian partners, thinking about the Indian market. The other area in the US where we're very predominant is automotive. So we'll let that load up in the background, and we'll talk about the car.
Let's move to the most interesting part on your booth.
Oh, it's all interesting, but this one is quite interesting.
This one is more interesting.
So in terms of automotive, in the US, which is where we're used right now, most people listen to radio in the cars. So cars are very, very important segment for us. We have had HD radio in cars for over 20 years now. But not only have we increased the number of cars we have with HD radio, we've actually brought other technologies in as well to give a better experience for the consumer in the car. This includes things like having surround sound and the best quality audio you can imagine in the car, but also we've got a technology called Auto Stage that actually, because cars now have got huge computer displays in them. So what do you put in your huge computer display? We try to make sure that radio is predominantly featured in that. So we actually have got through the Auto Stage platform the ability to take in rich graphics, pictures, titles, being able to put in things about telephone numbers for promotions running along the bottom, maybe not in the car, maybe for the passenger, not for the driver, but richer experiences. So we have built out these technologies. They're in market. We're actually seeing now.
So you guys are bringing car for the quality that people can check.
We can bring, yes. Oh, you can hear the A/B differences, like tasting 2 glasses of wine.
Please show us. Yeah.
So this is what radio in your car sounds like today. This is the standard signal that you're getting, the standard way that you've been picking up radio for years. With HD radio,
This HD, there's a lot of difference in HD and non-HD.
non-HD, it's clearer signal. There's no hiss, there's no crackle, there's no pops. You also get logos transmitted with the station and also description of what you're listening. This is not available on FM today. Also within HD, the broadcaster has the ability to put on multiple different channels on the same on the same frequency, so they could have like a totally different program, and it's still on 97 or 96.7 FM. So it gives you the ability to have up to 4 different channels. So this is where you could have different language services.
It also shows the poster that which song is playing.
So it's 2 separate channels controlled by the broadcaster, and that could be spoken word in one language, spoken word in a different language, up to 4. So you've got and you can get little pictures and everything all coming through to give you a better experience in the car.
And since how many years you guys are exhibiting here?
Oh, this is my second year here. I think we've been attending this show for about 7 years. Once it was clear that the Indian government was interested in digital radio, we were kind of asked to come and present our technologies, as we've got a successful launch in America over this last 20 years, which has shown to be very robust, very resilient. And, right now there are 2 commercially successful standards in the world. There's ourselves and there's DAB. Our system works in a way that you do not have to do complete redistribution of your FM spectrum. So it's easy to upgrade. You can have your current radio like that today, and then buy your new radio when the services come available, and your old,
to the HD
and
one.
it'll play today. Yeah.
And how's the response you're getting from audience?
In India, it's very good. As I say, we do have partners. We know and respect the Make in India a few, and we are certainly working very closely with colleagues here. And it's been good. There is a consultation process going on with the government, and we're here to answer questions and help as we can, as India thinks about what it's going to do with radio for this next 20 years.
And what is the website if anyone wants to contact you?
Xperi.com, xperi.com. Our colleagues at press will be able to get you the background.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Viren Satra. I am from Monarch, Bombay.
And what product you guys are showcasing today?
We are showing some very different products here in BES Show Delhi. This is the one of the product what we have. It's a AR tracking camera, and this is connected to our AR system. So we have augmented reality system here, and this technology is developed by Bombay Monarch. So we have done in-house development technology. So here what we are doing, this technology can be used in different exhibitions, like a news channel, sports event, multiple events. We can use this technology. You can see the final output. I'm moving my camera from here, and my AR, you can see over there. Click on drone, so you can see that I'm controlling from here this camera and graphics together. So this is the new technology, augmented reality with extended reality technology we have used over here.
Let's move forward to the next one.
Okay, then this is a new technology, a multi-window switcher, where you can connect up to 10 cameras and you can select any input wherever you require. So this product can be used for basically a debate show, like you can see here over there, debate show, talk show. Normal traditional switcher takes a lot of time, and this is very user friendly. Instantly has got multiple input and graphics layer. So there is
So
a
we don't have to switch manually.
You can switch manually, but any item you can switch from here. Say example, I want from one camera to two camera. I can switch here, and you can see all the graphics, swipe, camera input, all coming from here, basically. So
Okay.
this is basically a matrix switcher, which can be used for the small event, for the outdoor as well as indoor also.
As in the newsroom as well.
Yes.
As you have done the newsroom setup here. also.
Absolutely.
Okay. Next one.
Okay, this is a CG system, character generator. You can use for what all the graphics, you can see election graphics, all the text matter graphics, whatever you can see, this is all coming from this system. This is also developed in India. So all switcher, all these products are made in India, basically, and which is very user friendly and cost effective.
And what about the clarity?
Clarity is a broadcast standard, so it's designed for the broadcast.
Any technology that you are thinking to bring for betterment of this sector?
We are coming with a
for
VR
future?
new technology, working on the VR technology. So which is coming very soon, which is 360 degree, we can use for the sports and many events.
Now, how's the response you're getting this year?
Sorry?
How's the response you're getting
Response,
from
yes.
audience?
This year from morning it was good response. Right now little less, but yes, this is better response this time.
So since how many years you guys are exhibiting here?
Almost like you can say 10 years I'm doing. This is the first time they've done on July. Most of time is February. And always in the government, March ending is there, so lot of people doesn't come. And this time, good response.
And what is your website if anyone wants to contact you or buy the products?
We have our own website, and it is already integrated all our product, because it's government. All the government wants to buy, so it is everywhere available. We have dealer also available everywhere.
Can you please tell us?
Dealer name
Websites.
monarchsoftech.com. It is available there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, sir.
Hi,
May I know your name?
yes, Kumar Abhimanyu.
What product you guys are showcasing here today? Or technologies?
Basically, we are showing our TV products. This is our latest product. It's basically a TV1. We call it as TM11000 model. Basically, it's match the what you call it as like future, in where we can connect the 4 camera, right? For sports also. Here we can connect the camera, we can switch the video, and we can send all the 4 videos to the receivers, so that they are the media guys can do the production, right? And this is our earlier product where we can connect the 1 camera only, but mostly media or broadcast news channel are using it. And apart from this, in future what we are doing, like this is our main router. Here you can connect the 3 SIMs, and we can get the internet into the field without where guys are not getting the internet. Apart from this, in future we are going for media hub, where what we can do, like we can take the 1 video input and we can distribute it to the multiple location, apart from what we are getting from the sources. And from there we can do the profiling of that video. We can make multiple output streams based on bandwidth and other things, other parameter we can use. if you will see here, we are using the TV search where we can make the clips, and here in future what we are doing, we are trying to do the replay and all the things, so that we can push it back forward all the things, and we can make the clips and send it to the Instagram, YouTube, and put our taglines there. Apart from this, it's our TV channel where it's basically a cloud producer, or sorry, cloud playout, where we can schedule all the video clips and live videos for breaking shows. We can push it to any digital media like Samsung or Apple or any TV channels, or we can distribute it to out of India also, like Sling TV Extra. Apart from this, other one is a TV producer. What we can do here, we can basically, it's a switcher on the cloud, or we can put the graphic logo and other ticker, this L band we can use, so for commercialize it. We can use this Cate also into this, so that any client can get the commercials from it by sending it to the Samsung and other platforms.
So any technology that you're thinking to bring for future?
For future perspective, as I said, that this TV search one of the best, and other one is for media
This is
hub.
going to help in media industry.
Yes, how it can help, like from the only one platform, you can send the video to the different platforms. Apart from that, what we are getting from the sources, and you can take the output on different bitrate, different profiles, different means you can say video formats, and directly here you can send it to the Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and distribute to the thousands of destinations. So it's not depending at how much bandwidth you are having, means you can convert or transport it on the cloud only.
And since how many years you guys are exhibiting here in BES Expo?
In BES we are exhibiting from last 5 years, and basically we are getting good response from here also.
And is there any website so that our audience can contact you?
It's basically tvu.networks.com.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today I have shown you all the brands in BES Expo 2025. Thanks for watching till the end. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will meet you in the next one. Till then, take care. And don't forget to subscribe all our channels: Expo Media Hindi, Expo Media English and XM TV Live.